So this actual homework is pretty quick to explain. So I actually really like it. Um, Rely on Mr. Goodbuddy or Desmos. I love Desmos, as you already know. So let me go there real quick. Hang on just a second. X cubed minus 5x squared. Hang on just a minute. Minus 2x minus 2x plus 10. Now, we see that this is an x cubed, which means there should be 3 places where it crosses the x-axis. And did I? Yes, I did. Now, 3 places. This one here, and here, and here. 5 is the only whole number. Now we've got this ugly one and this ugly one. So we had the square root of 5 and the negative square root of 5. We also had the square root of 2 and the negative square root of 2. So let's type in SQRT, square 2 squirt 5. Now, also the negatives of both of those. So it didn't give us 5 as an option, but it did give us positive and negative square root of 5, positive and negative square root of 2. If I click on that one, I have that. There's the negative, there's the positive one. So plug and chug. Okay? So I really, really like this problem. So you literally go X and X. Now, let's go back real quick to Desmos. Okay? If I look, it crosses at 5. Okay? That's my X intercept. I would just say X equals 5. X equals the square root of 2. X equals the negative square root of 2. Those are my x-intercepts. Now, those are my, it's called zeros. Now, if I wanted the x-intercepts, then I would put it as an ordered pair. So x-intercepts show up as ordered pairs. And see how it put little green dots at each one of those? Okay. So saying x equals would just be the zeros. Now, One more thing I need to explain is if I had put x plus SQRT of 2, x minus the square root of 2, and x minus 5, notice it put that purple curve right above the black curve. These are factors. Factors that represent this equation. Okay? Notice the purple. Notice the black. So, I wanted to explain all of that. Oh, crap. I forgot to share. Yes, I did. I forgot to share. So, notice the black. These are factors. I did all that talking, and I wasn't even sharing this page. Sorry about that. Now, I want to show you. So, these are called factors. Now, if I was to do this to it, put a comma here. Oops, put a minus there. Comma 0. And then comma here. Comma 0. Notice it put these purple dots everywhere the x-intercept is. So the zeros are where it crosses the x-axis. But when you put them as ordered pairs, they become x-intercepts, not just zeros. So zeros and x-intercepts are very, very, very similar, but how you write them is different. So if I was to write the zeros, I would say x equals SQRT2, comma, negative SQRT2, comma, 5. So these are the zeros. These are my x-intercepts. And when I have x plus and minus stuff, that's my factors. Why have I said all that? Well, because of this next thing. Notice zeros and x-intercepts have the same sign. Okay? But then, when I throw the x in there, it changed signs. Why? Because x equals negative 3, when that comes across the equals, when it changes to the opposite sign of equals, it takes the opposite sign. So then when this goes to the opposite side of equals, okay, it becomes positive 1. And so that's a 3. So that's a 3. And when I throw the x in there, that's minus 3. And then the last piece, same sign, throw the x in there, opposite sign. Easy peasy, actually. Page next. And it happens to be next to last. Now, we could do this one. We could do it using Desmos. But the truth is, 4 terms factor by grouping. GCF of the first set is x squared. Bring that plus sign down. GCF of the second set is 25. Okay? So we set x squared plus 25 equal to 0. And you do want to lean on Mr. Goodbuddy. You really do want to lean on Mr. Goodbuddy. Okay? Choppa choppa. This is plus and minus. And you get 5i. Notice plus and minus. Notice I. All you have to do is put 5 here. You have the plus and minus, you have the I. Now, the last thing you have to do for this problem, divide. 25, choppa, choppa, choppa. And remember, that's a 1. 25 divided by 25 is 1. So x minus 1 equals 0. Change sides, which means opposite side means opposite sign. So that one's not bad at all. Now this one, you do want to do this with Desmos. Just saying. 4x to the 4 plus 4x to the third minus 61x squared minus 64x minus 48. Nasty, nasty problem, just saying. Ugly, ugly, ugly. So, 4x to the fourth plus 4x to the third minus 61x squared minus 64x minus 48. So we only have 2 real answers. That's 4 and negative 4. Which means we have 2 non-real answers. Okay? Oh crap. So negative 4 and positive 4. Which means we want to do synthetic division. Because long division is really, really horrible. So 4, 4, and notice I'm starting with the positive answer and not the negative one. This is one ugly problem, you guys, and I didn't leave too much room, did I? Four times 4 is 16. That's 20. And 4 times 20 is 80. Oh, snap. This is going to be ugly. That's 74. What? Huh? Okay. 4 times 74. This don't feel right. Something's wrong here. And I don't know what's wrong. Oh, minus 61. I know what happened. Yeah. 80 minus 61, not 6. There. That's 19. That's better. 76 minus 64 is 12. And that's 48. Boy, was I about to have a brain fart. Wow. Whoa. Now, do negative 4 and bring down the 4, the 20, the 19, and the 12. So all we're doing is synthetic division with what we already had. So that's negative 16. You know, it would help if I wrote better. Then negative 16 and negative 12. Now, that's x squared. Oh, yeah, this is going to be an ugly. Yeah, this is A, this is B, and that's C. We're not going to factor this. We're going to use the quadratic formula. Negative B plus minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. Oh my goodness. Is this not horrible? So negative 4, because the opposite of positive 4, square root of 4 squared minus 4, A is 4, and C is 3, all over 2 times a, which is 4. Whoa. Now,